What's going on, guys? I do not have Desert with me today. He was busy doing some stuff, so I will be here by myself today, since nobody, or he was busy. So, guys, I really don't know what to say. I think I kind of know what's going on here now, and honestly, Doug Peterson, Doug Peterson needs to give up his play calling or he needs to be gone. That's just the way it goes because Doug just can't play call. This team has a lot of talent under it, and it's not going through. We need to move on. If he's not giving up play calling, he needs to move on. I'm not. This was a game that we probably should have won, and at the beginning we shouldn't have won, but the Baltimore Ravens did not look good. Probably played their worst game so far. Sloppy game, lots of penalties for them. Just a lot going on in one shot. But I felt like I was watching the same plays. I mean, for pretty much, we didn't get a first down to the end of the second quarter. We literally didn't get a first down until like the end of the second quarter, and it's really bad. It's really, really bad. I thought Carson Wentz did as much as he could out there today. Unfortunately, there were certain times where, he didn't roll out. The first half, he really didn't roll out too much. He stayed in the pocket. He kind of went back to staying in the pocket. And it's unacceptable right now. I'm not putting too much on Carson Wentz because this play calling was horrible. Miles Sanders has a knee injury now, could be serious, so he could be out for the year. And that's a huge loss for us. Huge loss. So I don't know what they're going to do there. Are they going to move somebody else? Are they going to move Elijah Holyfield? Or are they going to move Michael Warren if he's still on the practice squad? I don't know. They're going to have to use a serious running back by committee. They're going to have to be serious about it. They're going to have a bruiser in that backfield. They're going to have Boston Scott, Corey Clement, and work in a bruiser, because if we have no Miles Sanders right now, then I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. I don't know what the answer is right now. So I thought it was embarrassing. We didn't look like a team until like the end of pretty much the fourth quarter. The mid fourth quarter, I think this team finally was starting to get a rhythm. I think the play calling was a lot better. I think we were throwing the ball downfield. I think the one problem we've been having is pretty much the one problem we have been having. We're throwing the ball to tight ends. We're forcing the ball to Zach Ertz, which really pissed me off royally. Not good. Not good. Zach Ertz is probably hurt, and I really don't care. I really don't care. There's a lot of rumors right now about the Eagles being aggressive, about the trade deadline. I don't know if that's the case or whatnot, but I can't really complain about certain things. I mean, our offense can only do so much. Our wide receivers are going on routes, and that's it. Fulgham had a drop early in the game. Hightower had to drop the first series. Came back with a big long reception. I know Hightower could play. I know Hightower. He gets these splurts of like nervousness, or I don't know. Something just happens. Something just happens, just like that. I'm not really upset. I'm not even really mad about the loss, really. It's more, it comes to embarrassment. Like, we don't look like a football team. That's what it comes down to. And Doug has done nothing, but Doug is going to get Carson Wentz killed out there. Doug, it's starting to creep in. The offensive line really didn't have a good day today. They were very up and down. Hopefully Lane Johnson is back for the Thursday night game this week. We really need him back. Toth came in at right tackle. He gave up a sack. Carson Wentz got sacked, 5 times today? 6 times. And there were times where Carson had time to throw the ball and nothing could happen. I mean, I don't know what route combinations these receivers are doing. Fulgham was out of the picture. Zach Ertz was in the picture. Throwing pretty much forcing the ball to Carson Wentz. Forcing the ball to him. I don't get why. After last week when Carson said, quote unquote, Zach Ertz needs to have a big game, now they're forcing throws to Zach Ertz. I've had enough. I've had enough of this. It's just to a point now where what else are we supposed to do? What else are we supposed to do? Because I can't take this anymore. I can't watch this team. You think going to the Giants are coming? What are we going to do against the New York Giants? This team is not playing with any heart, period. You know what? The defense had its ups and downs, but if your offense is going 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, you know, I'm expecting our defense to, you know, make mistakes. I'm expecting them to get tired. I'm expecting them. That's what I'm expecting right now. So it just comes to a point where this just has to stop. This really has to stop. Doug is going to get Carson. Carson's not going to have a career if Doug puts this team in this situation. I'm tired of the injuries. I don't know why this. I know we joke about the injuries, like, oh, we make these we just joke about it sometimes, but this isn't a joke. Like, this is embarrassing of how many injuries we have on this team. Then these commentators are pretty much saying, these commentators are like, oh well, they got to get this. Like, they were making excuses for the bad play calling. They were making excuses because Lane Johnson was in the game. They were making excuses because, look at what they have on the field. Are we the only ones seeing that these receivers are actually good, but everyone else is looking at it like we have 6 to 10 heads? Everyone else is looking at it like we don't have receivers. Like, they don't have Alshon Jeffrey. They don't have Deshaun Jackson. Like, that's what those commentators said. Oh, they'll get Deshaun Jackson back Thursday night. He could sit on his ass. Okay? And at the end of the game, we're going to tie it up. You do a read option with Carson Wentz? The defense is not stupid. This is why you look stupid, Doug Peterson, because you don't put that much on tape. And you know what's more embarrassing? What's more embarrassing is that at the end of the second quarter, when your team has no spark, your offense has no spark, you know what happens? You put Jalen Hurts in because you need to give that spark to your team. You know what I mean? They literally put in Jalen Hurts to spark this offense because Carson couldn't do it. How does that look? How does that look right now? It's sad. Jalen Hurts came in, made it look so damn easy. It took Jalen Hurts to put a spark in this offense at the end of the second quarter. Like, that's just embarrassing. Like, you can't even depend on your franchise quarterback to put a spark in your offense. Doug thinks he's cute and smart with all these little trick plays and all this. I mean, did some of it work? Yes, it did. But it's just the point of we're paying a guy so much money right now. And it's just the same plays every single series. Every series. It's the same fucking plays. It's fucking embarrassing. Jalen Hurts comes in and makes it look easy. Carson Wentz is there. And Carson Wentz, the more Carson Wentz gets hit, the worse he plays. And sometimes that happens. But he was getting destroyed. He had that 40-yard scramble, which I did not even see, man. He didn't care. I mean, he fought. I mean, he tried to get as many yards as possible. And then there were times where The offensive line, like the pressure was just, he had no time. But the first half of this game, he couldn't go outside. He didn't go outside the pocket. He just stayed in. Who is coaching this guy going to his 5th year of his season? Who is telling him to change what he does on the field, what he does around this offense? Not going outside, staying in the pocket, getting smacked in the pocket. What are they doing? I have no idea. I have no idea right now. Second half, he looked a lot better. Definitely, 100% looked a lot better. Was play action, getting out of the pocket. You know, he was moving in the pocket. He wasn't just standing there. But there's like a Doug just starts, and then Doug starts to actually like have Carson throw downfield. Travis Fulgham had what, 70-something yards today? That guy is fucking legit. That guy is fucking legit. I don't care what anybody says. People were like, San Francisco game, let's see what he does. And I said the same thing. San Francisco game, okay. He went to the Steelers, had 150 yards. I was like, that's fantastic. Then people still didn't believe in him. We played this game, but you can't even blame Travis Fulgham. He barely had any receptions today. They didn't even throw to him early. And I was like, well, is he not open? Is he playing horrible? I think he's literally the real fucking deal. He is the real deal. And you know what's going to happen, guys? When Alshon Jeffrey and Deshaun Jackson come back, you know what they're going to do? They're going to put him to the back of the bus. They're going to put him right to the back of the fucking bus. That's what they're going to do. That's why I hate this team sometimes. That's why I hate this coaching staff. That's why I hate Doug Peterson, because he'll do that shit. And you know what? He said that shit earlier this week. He said, oh, when Alshon and Deshaun comes back, oh, you sprinkle a little bit of Travis Fulgham in there. Sprinkle. He said, we'll sprinkle him and we'll sprinkle Fulgham and we'll sprinkle. That means that, I'm telling you, that means these guys are going to take a back seat to these veterans, because Alshon Jeffrey deserves to be on the field, right? He deserves to be on the field. He should earn his spot back. Earn his fucking spot back. Rager's not even in this offense yet, and that guy's pissed off. He's taking notes on all the people that are doubting him right now. He's going to come back better than ever. But it's up to Doug Peterson and his play calling, because he's not putting this offense in a good situation. The roster building sucks. We all know that. We all know that we got too many. Like, Zach Ertz is already hurt. Like, and you know what? And he got hurt. He kind of came back. You know, they taped him up. They taped his ankle up. He came back. Like, just get out of here, bro. Just get the fuck out of here already. It's just ridiculous now. I appreciate everybody being here tonight. We got 110 people in the chat. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Do appreciate everybody. Where it's Eagles news every damn day. We've been doing this, and we're doing this together. So I appreciate everybody being in here. Much appreciated. If you guys haven't hit that like button, please hit the like button. It does help push out the channel. If you guys want to fully support this channel, check the description below for all the links. You'll see them down below. And we're just gonna go. We're just gonna see what happens. We got to face the Giants Thursday night. They won 20-19 against the Washington football team, which we really needed the Giants to win that game. So that's good. I was happy they won. You know, I don't know what to say about it anymore. I really don't. I look at this game and I said, you know what? Carson Wentz has fucked up a lot this year so far, but you know what? What's holding this offense back is Doug Peterson. 100% Doug Peterson. 100%. I'm not really talking about the defense so much, because, you know, the defense gave up some plays. But you know what? At the end of the day, they made stops. Other than Lamar Jackson getting his own touchdown with the scramble, they actually contained him pretty well. They actually contained him pretty good, be honest with you. It wasn't bad. I didn't think it was horrible. I thought it was going to get. I thought it was going to be worse. I thought it was going to be worse. I didn't think we were going to actually get close to this game at all. I didn't think so. But you know what? The Ravens made a lot of mistakes. The sloppiest game probably of the year for them. It wasn't good. A lot of penalties. A lot. Okay. But these receivers can only do so much. They ran with Miles Sanders pretty much the first 2 plays of every single series for like 3 yards. He'd run the ball twice for like 3 yards. Defenses of other teams are literally laughing at this because we do the same thing every week. Every week we do the same thing. The Ravens were literally giving the game away to us. Then Jake Elliott misses a field goal. That guy needs to go, too. That guy needs to go. It's done. It's over with. It's finished. Done. Get rid of all of these 2017 softies. Get rid of all of them. I'm done. Done with them all. We would have been up by a point at that point. We would have been up by 1 point. So I don't know what else to say about it, really. You know, John Hightower, first series. We should, Jamon Brown, he gave up a sack, which kind of screwed us. And then obviously, on that third down play, John Hightower had a drop. I see guys get dropped. Travis Fulgham had a drop today. Okay, whatever. But like 3-4 receptions in the fourth quarter, you don't use any of these other players. You don't know how to use these receivers. You have no idea. You're making Mike Rowe look really good right now, and that's scary. I don't know. I don't know what else to say about it. Honestly, I really don't. It's really fucking embarrassing. And Doug thinks he's some offensive guru. He's not. We all know that. We all know after Frank Reich left, it was over. We all know it was over after that. I don't think this team needs a rebuild. I think this team needs like a tweak. You really don't need to do much to this team. You don't. As much as everyone thinks that we need a rebuild, but it's not. It's a tweak more than a rebuild, in my opinion. So I think offensive line is we're starting to peak a little bit because since we're starting to peak, it's a very young offensive line. We have no veterans besides Kelsey. That's it. Other than that, that's all we have. I am fine. If we had a different play caller, if we had something with a little bit more creativity with this offense, I think our receivers would flourish without Alshon Jeffrey, without Deshaun Jackson. I don't even want to play them this year. And you know what's going to happen? We're going to play them this year. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. But we need to move on from players. Trade deadline is here. Get rid of your dead weight on this team. There is already a report out. There's already a report out that Howie's going to be aggressive. From another associate, Howie is going to be very aggressive during this trade deadline. He's going to trade some dead weight for at least a need on this team. Don't know who it's going to be. The Miles Sanders touchdown, in the end zone, obviously he just turned his body the wrong way and didn't see the ball come. He looked to his right. He looked over his shoulder to his right. Then finally found out the ball was coming over his left shoulder, turned too quick, and just didn't have concentration to catch the ball because he turned so fast the other direction. So, how much more does Carson have to do? Those passes were there for Carson Wentz. Those passes were there. Those passes were there for Carson Wentz. And then the more that Carson Wentz gets frustrated in a game, you could see it on his face. He gets frustrated and frustrated. You could just see it on his face. He just was like, oh, my God. Like, he didn't know what else to do. He didn't know what else to do. We're running Boston Scott up the middle for what reason? I have no idea. What happened last year, at the end of last year, using Boston Scott in open space? We haven't even done that. Have we even thrown him a screen pass yet? Oh, yeah, I forgot. We can't throw screen passes anymore because we don't do that many plays. We don't have a diverse amount of plays in our playbook, literally. Calais Campbell sensed that screen pass and was already in the spot waiting there. You know what I mean? I'm true, guy. I'm true to you guys. I don't sugarcoat a fucking thing. I really don't. Really don't. Because I see what I see, and after watching this game, it's not the players. Carson Wentz has had his ups and downs, definitely, but it's not the players. It's this fucking head coach we have that thinks he knows everything, that thinks he outsmarts everybody else. And Jeffrey Lurie is sitting up there in the box like, what is he thinking? Is he okay with this? Is he just tell me this right now. Is he okay with this? Jeffrey Lurie's got to take control of his team. Because you know what? You think this Giants game Thursday night's as simple, as easy as what it is, but it's not. The Giants play with a lot of heart. Okay? The Giants play with a lot of heart. So, at this point, I don't know where else to go with this. I really don't. At this point, I really don't know what else to say about it. Don't let this happen to your team again, Jeffrey Lurie. Don't let this happen to your team again because you did it once. You did it once. You gave someone the keys to the castle, and it screwed everything up. And at the same time, it was a blessing because I didn't think a Super Bowl was going to happen with this team. I thought when Doug got hired, it would have took at least 3 years, maybe 3-4 years for anything to really happen with this team. But I was wrong. I wouldn't be okay with this shit at all, period. I wouldn't. I mean, we got a super chat for Philly Talk Podcast. What's going on, man? He says Doug did same type play on both failed 2-point tries. Yeah, absolutely correct. I did it with Jalen Hurts, and it just looked sloppy. Did it with Carson Wentz to tie the game up, and you think they weren't going to read that? I mean, at least if you're going to do it with Jalen Hurts, at least if that's the case. But at this point, it's just so damn predictable now. It's just so predictable. And if you guys haven't subscribed to Philly Talk Podcast, please subscribe to his channel. Covers the Eagles, covers the Sixers. He does more than I do. Please, guy deserves a lot of credit. Does a lot. So I appreciate you guys supporting my boy Philly Mike over at the Philly Talk Podcast. Appreciate it. Loyalty Houston, what's up, man? Yo, so look at this. The Houston Texans didn't win a damn game. And guess what happened? Bill O'Brien got fired, and they've won 2 games since he's been fired. 2 games. It shows. Oh, 1-5. Sorry, I thought you guys won 2 games. Well, you guys won your first game. There's upside to it. My bad. I thought they won 2. My bad. I thought they did. But you see what I'm saying, though. I don't know. Javon Hargrave, what has he done? Josh Sweat has one more year left on his contract, and he's looked fantastic. Derek Barnett, bye. Javon Hargrave, bye. Javon Hargrave hadn't shown me anything. I mean, he's been healthy. I don't know what's going on with Javon Hargrave at all. I really don't. Yeah, I know, Loyal. I know, bro. Trust me. I didn't think it was going to happen, but I I didn't know. I said to myself, we're actually coming back in this game. Like, this would be a huge win. Brandon Graham got some good tackles today. Fletcher Cox got pressures today. Malik Jackson had a sack. They actually had Sean Bradley and Davion Taylor playing today. Davion Taylor looked like crap today. You know why? Because they never played him. So how can I blame Davion Taylor for being in the game? Our third-round pick. And they only play these other guys when there's injuries. Why is Duke Riley the guy? He sucks. He sucks. TJ Edwards, he's okay. Duke Riley is horrible. Period. TJ Edwards, he just can't cover. He's good against the run, can't cover. Nate Gary, I have no answers for. Not happy at all. Not happy with the latest contracts. I'm not happy where everybody is. I'm not. I wish we had more to give to this team because they deserve more. I think they could do so much more. Doug's got to go. Doug's got to go. He's got to go. He ain't giving up play calling. It's not happening. And if he does, then I'll be surprised. But I'm not happy with this. Yeah, I think Singleton's a good linebacker too, man. He plays with a lot of heart. He plays with a lot of heart. He does. He does. I agree. That's why you never know. Guys, like, the Eagles are so lucky that they found some good players because you know what? If these starters were still healthy and screwing up these games, we just play better with young players. We don't play better with these veterans that have been around. We just don't. Period. We don't. Miles Sanders is probably going to have an ACL or something going on. I don't know what it is, but we'll find out tomorrow. And if that's the case, then they got to bring up a bruiser, a practice squad. They're going to have to bring up Elijah Holyfield. They're going to have to bring up Michael Warren if he's still on the roster. I have no idea. They're going to have to bring up somebody. They're going to have to use Corey. We have to rely on Corey Clement a lot more. Corey's got to bring that fire game back for us. I know, there's Miles Sanders is just one of them dual threat running backs that could do everything, and we don't have any of those on our team right now. We don't have any of that on our team right now. It's just embarrassing. It is. It's just ridiculous. The Ravens got lucky today. They got lucky today. They made a lot of mistakes. I just see so much under this, like inside, deep inside this offense. I just see so much more. I see so much more with these receivers and Hightower, and wait till Quez Watkins hopefully gets some reps. You have a receiver core of the future right now. You really do. Travis Fulgham, that's what J.J. Arcega-Whiteside was supposed to be. Just like that. Miles Sanders fumbles the ball. It goes into the end zone. Arcega-Whiteside picks up the ball. And I knew people were going to laugh and be like, hey, he scored a touchdown. And it's just a joke because the guy can't do anything else at all. Did we throw to J.J. at all besides that 2-point conversion? No. We didn't. I love this wide receiver room. I don't know why people hate on it. And you know what? I hate the fans that say, "Oh, we need to go get AB, or we need to go trade for Odell." Or I don't get why people think it's our receivers that are the problem. The receivers aren't the problem. But are the Eagles handicapping Wentz? Are they pulling like a RG3 on Wentz where they're handicapping him? They're telling him to stay in the pocket. Is he listening to it? What is Press Taylor doing with the quarterback room right now? What is Press Taylor doing? That's what I want to know. It just makes no sense to me. It just doesn't. It makes no sense. After seeing this game, I finally figured out what the problem was. I couldn't tell. It was like a little bit of everything. But you know what? I'm not going on the defense too much because they made stops today. Like, the defense made stops, okay? I can't complain about the defense. But when it's 3-and-out, 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 I mean, it's just – I expect the defense to not play perfect every time because they're on the field the whole entire game. We didn't get a first down to the end of the second quarter. I mean, that's how bad it was, guys. We could not. It's funny how, like, we run the ball more at midfield, but when we get to the end zone, we get to red zone, we pass the ball more. It makes no sense. Makes no sense. Doug Peterson cannot hire any staff. He can't hire any assistants. Why the hell do we have? Why can't we go out and go get somebody that's just not around here? Someone that has no roots here. Get a qualified, good resume coach. Just go get somebody. Because at this point, I don't even know what to do. I really don't. I don't know what to do. I didn't even bother watching the press conference today. Like, what is Doug going to say? Like, Doug gets annoyed after we lose games. And then he expects the beat writers not to ask him any questions about why did you do this and why didn't you pass to him and why didn't Fulgham get any receptions earlier in the game? I'm telling you right now, Fulgham could probably be a 1,000-yard receiver. It might sound stupid, but he had 70-something yards just from a couple passes. He's I, I have no words for it at this point. Like, I have no words, period. This is the worst year of injuries I've ever seen in my life. The worst I have ever seen in my life. It's that bad. It's that embarrassing. We look like a joke. How we're still in this for the division is a joke. Because if you have Doug that's going to do this to this offense, and you have Howie Roseman pretty much taking control of everything, if the rumors are true, I'm telling you right now, this isn't going to be good. I almost thought about going to this game today. Thank God I didn't go. Thank God I didn't waste my money today. Thank God. I wish I was the head coach of this fucking team. I swear. I swear. I don't think Doug has lost the locker room. I don't think that's the case. I know the players love him a lot. There's no doubt in my mind. There's nothing wrong with the locker room. I don't think it's I don't think Doug's lost the locker room. I don't think so, but it's like Doug is giving them little bit of hope after every single game. That's what it is. And it's just getting really annoying now. I feel bad for these players. I really do. I feel bad whoever gets drafted here. I just feel bad for everybody. Literally everybody. Because nobody... how much more? Is there going to be any change? Is there going to be a change sooner or later? Or, I mean, is Jeffrey Lurie going to sit there and watch us lose on Thursday night and still say it's okay? We've won one game. Who cares if we lose by 2 points, 5 points, 10 points? A loss is a loss at the end of the day, okay? A loss is a loss at the end of the day. We have won one game. That's it. One game. It bothers me. It just really bothers me. Like, ever since this damn Super Bowl, like, this team was literally dropping very slowly every single year. Dropping. We paid Carson Wentz. We figured he'd go back to his normal self. And I think he actually could. I was very critical of him early in the season. But after watching this game, even watching the past 3 weeks, now I know Carson has fucked up. Don't get me wrong. I mean, 2020 sucks. The offseason sucked. There was no, there was no preseason games, no rookie minicamp. There was no grass time for any of these players. It was bad. But when it comes down to it, they never got they weren't prepared. I don't know. They got to get rid of these 2017 wash-ups. They got to get rid of all of them. I mean, at this point, they got to do it. I think Wentz played his ass off today, or tried to at least. He got hit, he got back up, and, he just kept moving forward, and that was it. They got to figure it out. But your quarterback can't do anything if this play calling is not good. Are they restricting him in this offense? Are they not letting him run outside the pocket? Are they telling him on certain plays to stay in the pocket? I don't know what the case is. That's why I'm not really I'm not mad at Carson Wentz because, he tried. He tried today. I've been very critical of him all year. Trust me, when he plays bad, and I know he's playing bad, it is what it is. If there's nobody open, there's nobody open. He throws out of bounds. There's nothing we can do about it. I mean, that's it. I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. So, we had drops today. John Hightower had the drop first series, came back with a long reception later on. Travis Fulgham had a drop. Miles Sanders had that drop, which, you know what? He looked the wrong way. He thought the ball was coming over his right shoulder. He looked to his left shoulder too fast, and the ball was already there, and his concentration was all screwed up. I have no idea about the Greg Ward injury. I have no idea. I'm not going to know anything until tomorrow. Obviously, I'll have a video out tomorrow on what's going on, but Hightower has had a few drops this year so far. Yeah. Anybody who wants to tank this season, don't even watch the Eagles play. If that's the case. I don't get why people want to do that. Sean Bradley came in the game today and actually made a couple good tackles today, but unfortunately, he's only in there because of injuries. Once Duke Riley and TJ Edwards come back, forget about it. Goodbye. Our third round pick, I guess we picked him just to be on the bench. I have no idea. But I have to respect Carson Wentz because he put the ball in the right place. And you know what? Guys had drops today. Probably would be a different outcome. I am down 100% to get rid of everybody from 2017. Besides maybe one or two players, I'm down. But we got some bad contracts right now. Javon Hargrave is one of those bad contracts because he has like a half sack right now. That's it. A half a sack. I'm telling you, you're going to have a lot more coming to this offense. You guys are saying when Rieger's hurt, when Rieger comes back. When Rager comes back, forget about it. Rager comes back, it's over, man. I'm telling you. But I could say that, but at the same time, if Doug doesn't get this offense together, this guy pisses me off. I can't even talk about it anymore. It's just he's really pissing me off every week. Then on that 4th and 1 play, 4th and 1, right? He wants Carson to get up to the line real fast and get the ball in his hands quick to do a QB sneak. Just stupid. It's like, oh wait, the offense isn't spread out. The offense isn't spread out whatsoever. We're gonna they made it look so damn obvious they were doing a QB sneak and he didn't even get it. It's just a joke. So I don't know what going up to the line real fast and hiking the ball, like getting them like they're not the Ravens they're coached very well. We got a super chat from hashtag Pettyville TV. What's up, man? Is Doug Pearson and Howie Roseman's puppet? I think so. I probably have to agree. I think Howie Roseman has a lot of control right now. I think there's a lot of control with Howie Roseman right now. There's some rumors going around that he's pretty much saying who's benched, who's sitting out, who's staying. This is the guy that can't evaluate any talent from draft prospects. Look what L.J. Fort did to us today. He made tackles behind the line of scrimmage. He was covering some of our guys today. L.J. Fort left our team, and guess what happened? He got a contract extension within 2 games of being with the Ravens. Oh, no, you're right. There are some dumb Eagles fans, period. This fan base it's bad. Some Eagles fans are real. Like, some of these Eagles fans are pathetic, honestly. No joke. I don't know. Doug needs an OC. Period. But Greg Ward's contract is expired. I mean, look at that sideline catch he had today and those couple catches he had today. He had a drop, but I think Greg Ward should get an extension after this year. He's not going to get paid that much. He's not a 1,000-yard receiver, but he's productive. He's finally became a starter. We've cut Greg Ward off this team twice in the past few years. He played in the AAF when the AAF football was around. Then after that went downhill, he came back right to the Eagles. Yeah, I'm just tired of it now. It's just to the point where got no use for this team anymore and this coaching staff. and all these other players, and I think Brick Drop OG says Aguilar, Sid Jones, Rasul Douglas, LJ Fort, Ball, and elsewhere. Yeah, Chandon Sullivan, a corner that we had on this team, starts for the Green Bay Packers as a nickel. I think he's a nickel corner over there now. It's ridiculous. Sidney Jones, I think last game, not this week, but last week, I think he had like 5 pass deflections. It confuses me because they're here and they play bad, and then they go somewhere else, and it's like they're in like a normal place when it's like we're not the normal team that has the talent. We're doing the complete opposite how we're using all these players. Coleman James says, do you think we should get rid of Carson? No. As of right now, no. I think he played his tail off today. I'm not saying he didn't overthrow anybody. I'm not saying he didn't have a perfect day today, but there was drop balls today, and you know what? At this point, he's working with what he's got, and it's not like I said, it's not necessarily the receivers. Like whatever play he's got to do it. Whatever Doug calls in, that's what he's got to do, and there's really nothing else you can really do about it. You know what I mean? Joey Shake said, if you're done with Doug, who do you want as a coach? I have no idea. I really don't. Obviously, in the league right now, I don't know who's going to get fired after this year or who's going to get let go. I have no idea at this point. I couldn't even tell you. I'm not even. I mean, all I'm thinking about is Doug leaving. I don't know who's going to replace him. I have no idea. Doug Peterson got this head coaching job like we didn't even interview Sean McDermott. We didn't interview. We interviewed Tom Coughlin, and that was it. That was all that happened. Sean Brown said, "I'd rather see Howie go than Doug." I'd probably agree with you because you know what? At the end of the day, who's holding the draft picks? Who's in charge of trades? Who's in charge of the cap space? It's Howie Roseman. Because at the end of the day, we got to have the right people. We got to pay the right people, and we have to let go of the people that aren't producing. Rishi Letter says, Jim Schwartz thoughts. I don't know, man. I think he's only given what he's given. At the end of the day, he has had some really bad game plans for games. But at the end of the day, he doesn't pick who's on his roster. Okay, he doesn't draft. He doesn't do anything else. He's given what he is given, and that's it. But, I mean, if they want to make a change at defensive coordinator, I wouldn't be against it. I appreciate what all these guys have done, all these coaches, certain players. I respect every one of them. But when your time is up, your time is up. Your time is up. There's 176 people in the chat, guys. Appreciate everybody coming in today. Talk about the Eagles-Ravens game. Do appreciate everybody being here. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. We go over pretty much everything Eagles every day. I upload pretty much every day. We do collabs, live streams. We do a lot of things. So if you guys haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, man. You guys won't be disappointed. I've been doing this for 5 years. And I appreciate everybody being here today. If you guys haven't hit that like button, please hit the like button. It really does help get the content pushed out a lot more. And I think we're all pretty pissed off right now of how this game went. I didn't really think that this game would be that close. If you guys want to fully support the channel, head down to the description below. I have all the links right there for you guys. If you guys want to support a lot more, you guys have been fantastic. So I do appreciate that. We're going to be doing I am doing a collab next Wednesday with a certain Eagles YouTuber next Wednesday. Haven't done a stream with him probably since I first started. And me and him kind of started around almost the same time. So if you guys have it, that news will come out this week, obviously, for Wednesday, right before Thursday Night Football. Sean Brown, appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, guys, you haven't subscribe, man, because we do this all the time. I don't just do this once in a while. I'm active every single day like crazy. So if you guys haven't subscribed, please, you guys will not, trust me, the content is always there. I do a lot of rant videos. Trust me, look at some of my videos down below on the channel and just, and if you want to subscribe, hey, it is what it is. Appreciate it. Everybody that wants to jump aboard. Edward O'Brien said, congrats on 9,000 subs, bro. Hey, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, bro. Working hard, man. Working hard. It's because of you guys it's because of you guys for what I have right now. So. Regis said, will Cardinals beat the Cowboys? I think they can. I think they will. Against that Cowboys defense, I think they will. I think they will. I think the Cowboys will lose. And it's so crazy. It's week 6 and we're still in it. It's crazy right now. Brodeo 6 is your collab with Philly 500. I don't know. We'll see. Not sure. Coleman says we don't have to fire Howie, but we have to find someone else to draft. Yeah, I mean, look, if I said this about both guys. I said if Doug wants to give up play calling, that's fine. He could stay if he gives up play calling. Howie Roseman could work the cap space, and help with the draft, whatnot. That's fine as long as you have a team evaluator like you had with Joe Douglas. Then you're fine. So that's what I said a few weeks ago. I said, hey, they could stay, but they have to give up some of what they're doing. Oh, Deshaun Jackson's new album? Yeah, it was pretty bad. I listened to it. It was pretty bad. But you know what? You know what pisses me off the most? That this organization. Don't you guys get sick of the organization literally promoting from within, promoting Press Taylor because Press Taylor and I get along. He's too friendly with everybody, and that's gonna affect your team. That's gonna affect your production of what you're getting out of your team. He's good friends with Press Taylor. He's good friends with Mike Rowe. He moved him up to OC from wide receiver coach to OC. How he got that, I have no idea. King of Philly said, I never saw Doug Pearson do 2-point conversions like crazy. I believe he doesn't trust Jake Elliott. I don't either. I agree with you 100%. I don't trust him at all. Was he a top 5, top 6 highest paid kicker in the league right now? I mean, it's ridiculous. They throw money at these guys like it's nothing. They say, oh, you won a Super Bowl. They literally awarded everybody more money after that Super Bowl. They did. They did. Reaper Talon, dude, I have no idea how we're going to do this Thursday. I really don't, because I'm telling you right now, if the Giants beat us, Something's got to get done. I can't wait any longer. I can't wait more weeks. I can't wait any longer for something to happen. I can't. My nerves are just off the charts. I can't wait any longer. I really can't. Andy Hand says Howie Roseman needs to go. Every player he's handed a contract to be a big contributor has done nothing. 100% correct. Nobody that he has signed has been productive, and if they are productive, they don't start them. So it's like Howie's doing the right thing because they can play well, but then Doug is like, nah, I don't know how it's going. This is why this is what I don't know behind closed doors. I don't know how what's going on or how it's going. I have no idea. I couldn't even tell you at this point. It really made me sick today. It really did. Howie's got to go. If Howie don't give up what he's doing, he got to go. Go be a GM somewhere else. Jason Garrett, hell fucking no. I know you're not being serious, bro. I know you're not being serious on that. That's suicide, bro. I figured G. Garrett would have a really they got some personnel issues too over in New York, so Sanders is probably gonna be gone, bro. He's probably gonna be gone. This is just like I can't believe I watched that today. I think we've been through the low of games already. I honestly, besides tying with the Bengals, like it's been pretty bad. I mean, it's been bad. These past 3 weeks, 3 games have looked better. They have actually looked better. I think 49ers, we had some screw ups, but it looked better. Steelers game, it was a lot better. And our defense played horrible. And then our defense plays well and our offense plays bad. It's never a perfect day. Well, Brody, I think we have to, dude. Winning the division is what I want to do right now. I mean, I at least want to do that right now. Playoff wise, I don't know. If Doug is still here by that time, or if no changes are made by that time, shame on Jeffrey Lurie for this happening. Yeah, you know what? And Jordan Howard isn't playing good in Miami right now. He's not playing good in Miami at all. He's not even in a good amount of the snaps anymore. Howard's literally doing nothing in Miami. Absolutely nothing. The only veterans I want on this team back is Brandon Brooks, Lane Johnson to be here. Those 2 guys I want back, like now. Brandon Brooks, I want him back badly. We can't get healthy. It's impossible. Edward, it's impossible, bro. Can't. It's impossible. It's always something. I know Jalen Mills left with an injury. Jack Driscoll, I don't know how bad that is. I'm not even sure at this point what's going on. But wow, $50 donation from CW Gearhead, man. Thanks a lot, bro. Getting rid of Elliott, Alshon, Djax Wentz really seems to play loser with the young guys and doesn't have force feed the vets, keep the young guys and let them develop. Yeah, I know. Let them develop, man, and it's only going to get better. Like from now, it's only going to get better because you keep putting these vets. Like as soon as these veterans get healthy, they're going to put them in front of these young guys. The young guys are going to take a back seat, and then we're going to be hitting the restart button. Then these guys aren't going to get reps for a long time. I'm telling you, like you have talent in this offense, you just got to see it. It's just ridiculous at this point. It's just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. I agree with you though, CW. Appreciate the super chat, man. Much appreciate, bro. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about it. I really don't. I really don't. I'm getting my heart and my brain prepared for that day when Deshaun and Alshon come back. Hightower gets benched. Travis Fulgham gets benched. I'm waiting for that already right now. I'm waiting for it. I'm just waiting for it. I don't know. Doug has got to get his crap together. Yeah, Carl Carr says linebackers. Yeah, trust me. I know. Trust me. Trust me. It's just so annoying not having anyone to cover the middle of the field, really. It just sucks not having that guy. Will Parks came. And you know what? Will Parks was healthy today, and he came in only because Jalen Mills got hurt today. I'm sitting here and I'm like, why did you sign Will Parks? He wasn't even going to play if Mills didn't get injured. Brad Rice says, by the time the draft comes, everybody healthy, we have a top 4 or 5 pick. Will be at better spins of fan base. Yeah, I know that, but dude, like that's not the point. The point is, I'm not trying to lose right now. Like, I'm not trying to lose like at all. Period. I don't want to do that shit. I'm not into that fucking give up mentality. I hate that shit. Rishi says, could we trade Ertz for Bobby Wagner? I know that will never happen, though. I want to get rid of Ertz, period. Just buy later, okay? If they at least get a third-round pick for him, I'm fine with it. Don't care. It is what it is. Like, if I at least get a third-round pick, I'm good with it. I have no problem with it at all. I really don't. Something between a first to a third. I don't care what it is. And if we get a player in the process, great. Whatever. I'm fine with it. Coleman James says, what did you think of number of 47? 47. 47. Isn't that Killen's number? Isn't Killen's 47? I don't know. You have to clarify there, bro. Eagle Slayer says we play for wins, not draft picks. Going to stay that way. Period. Yeah, dude. I'm not laying down. Oh, it's Gary. Sorry. Yeah, Nathan Gary. At least he didn't give up anything big today. I think they started moving him in these different linebacker sets today, where they moved Will Parks or they moved Mills up to the middle. They did some different things with Gary today because I didn't see Gary in the middle of the field too much today. So. Fucking Nate Gary. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Remember we had, what's his face? Clay Matthews' brother. What the hell? Casey Matthews? Oh my God. Remember that? God. That guy was horrible too. He was another Nathan Gary. I think Casey Matthews was another Nathan Gary. Nitro says we are 1-4-1, but that record doesn't really indicate how we've been playing. No, it doesn't. I don't think it does either. I think we actually could have had more wins. I honestly think we could have been playing a lot better. Could have been playing a lot better. I don't think so. It's too many opportunities. And Doug and Carson wasn't playing well early in the season. This whole team wasn't playing well. This whole team was not playing well early in the season. It just wasn't working out. It wasn't working out, period. I want to get the OC from the Chiefs, but probably not going to happen, though. They'll probably re-sign him. Who knows at this point? But 163 people in the chat, guys. Appreciate everybody being here. If you guys haven't really seen it, if you guys are new, subscribe to the channel. If you guys haven't really checked out my videos, check my videos before you subscribe and see how you like it. Pretty much do rant videos. I upload every single day and do collabs, do some other things as well. So I appreciate everybody being here today. If you guys want to fully support the channel, check the description down below. All the links are down there. If you guys haven't subscribed, guys haven't hit the like button on this video, really do appreciate it from everybody. Much appreciated from everybody being here today. Especially it's 10:24 at night where I am, so it's kind of late. So everybody's in here just talking Eagles, and we're just having we're going through this whole thing together. So that's where it matters the most, guys. We got CW Gearhead with another super chat. Thanks, bro. Can we get Trent Cole out of retirement? I love Trent Cole. Trent Cole is such a beast. He should have never left. He was still productive before he left. Actually, when he left, he went to the Colts, I think. He went to the Colts, and he was just injured after that. But, yeah, Trent Cole was one of my faves. Love Trent Cole. God. See, when you're used to losing, it doesn't hurt as much. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't hurt as much. I think the last time I really flipped out was the Bengals game was when I really flipped out because I didn't really think we would. You had like 8 to 10 sacks at this game, and you just fell apart after that. So, well, not lost. We tied, but tying for me is like a loss at the same time. But it is what it is. Coleman James says, what's the first thing Eagles should do right now? Get an offensive coordinator. Period. I would do that right now. I'd be seeing who wants the job. I'd bring Doug to my office and be like, Doug, you need to step down as the OC or the play caller. And if you don't want to be here, get out of here. Period. I don't know. That's the first thing. The first thing that's got to happen is we need to obviously what's really important right now to get these wins. Firing Howie Roseman or telling him to do something else is a totally different story. So you have time to do that. But the first thing of business, you really have to get an OC in here because we need to see more production from these guys. We need to see what this team is really capable of. I know this team is capable of a lot more than what it is right now. So it's just annoying to just to see it not go too well. It's just not going well at all. We got Welly Well with the $4.99 super chat, bro. Much love, man. Thank you. I appreciate it, dude. Appreciate it, man. I don't know what OC to get. I really don't. I think it's like I don't know if Jeffrey Lurie's going to actually like how many more times do we have to how many more times are we going to have to lose? We still got a tough schedule coming up. Like, you think these division games? I think these division games are so damn important because we already lost against the Washington football team. So we're 0-1 in the division right now. So we need to start winning these division games. This is where it's going to count like the most. This is where it's going to count. And the Giants, like, do I think Daniel Jones? Daniel Jones, I don't think he's good at all. That's just me. I mean, I don't know if anyone. Look, you could be an Eagles fan and like a player from another team in the division or whatnot, but Daniel Jones, to me, I don't like him at all. I think he's horrible. I don't think he's consistent passer. I'm just not really a big fan, period, at all. So. Brad. Is that what he's doing? Do you know he's doing that? I don't know. It just seems like Carson Wentz sometimes looks robotic because he's forced to do something that he doesn't want to do. I don't know what it is. Like when he got the ball in his hands and he just ran to the right to go get somebody or to throw it to somebody, the pressure got there a lot quicker because now since you moved out of the pocket, the defensive line has more of an angle on you and it's easier to get to you now. So like I feel like he was very robotic. He hiked the ball and just went to the right. If that happens, that play was meant to happen. But I don't know. I'm kind of seeing I'm just dude, like, how do you not get a headache from this shit? Like, really? How do you not get a headache from this shit? I do. Like, it stresses me out every Sunday. Like, Sundays are not fun this year. They're not. They haven't been. I'm glad football's here. I'm glad football came back. I'm glad it wasn't canceled. But this shit, I did not expect this shit to happen this year at all. I was so excited about this defense. So excited about this offense and how Wentz was going to ball out this year and blah, blah, blah. And, I was just like, just nuts. Kenneth Haynes says, your thoughts on last Eagles drive? It was good. I liked it. We were spreading the ball out a little bit. We got the run. We ran the ball a couple times. And Richard Rodgers had that big catch, and I think it actually was very balanced until we got to where after we scored, went to the 2-point conversion. And then it's just amazing because even with that touchdown, that Travis Fulgham touchdown, it was absolutely amazing because, like, Travis Fulgham knows how to pinpoint the ball. Like, he knows when to jump. He's got great concentration with his hands. I think he's, 6'2", 230 pounds, something like that. But I don't know, like... Oh, sorry, my crap was going all over the place. That was just and Wentz got pressured from the start of that play, and he got pressured. He moved back and he just tossed it up like that was awesome. I mean, I love that. I didn't think that ball was going anywhere. I was like something. He threw that up, and I was like, oh no, this he just threw it up to throw it up, and that's it. But Fulgham just jumped up and he has that pinpoint of the ball. Like he knows how to pinpoint the football. That's what I love about him so much. You know what I mean? And then going for that 2-point conversion was just why. I didn't want to run the ball in that 2-point conversion. I didn't want to run. I want to pass it. But a read option? Doug, like, what? Doug, what are you trying to do, Doug? What are you trying to do right now? Yeah, I got the news. About the deadline news. Yeah. I don't know when Quez is coming. I have no idea. Anthony Trapillo says, need to keep the 2 tight end sets. That's key. By the way, Anthony Trapillo, this is a guy I used to work with. This kid, I used to work with him. I know him personally, so he's just trying to, troll a little bit. So, yeah. Yeah, I got to keep those 2 tight end sets. Venoms. All right, so did you hear about Howie being aggressive at the deadline? It's just a joke, man. Like, it's just a joke. And Jason LaConfora, like, he's one guy I don't want to listen to. This is the guy that said that the Eagles were getting Le'Veon Bell. So, like, Jason LaConfora is one of the worst people that work for the NFL. The worst. He's the worst at rumors. Horrible. 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 Ridiculous. CW Gearhead with another super chat. Thanks, man. Who is your favorite linebacker from Eagles? Me, it was Ty from Trent Cole and Trotter. Love your channel. Much love from New Mexico. Have no problem supporting you. Hey, man, thanks for the support, dude. Favorite, I really like Trent Cole a lot. I mean, he was just always, he used to do that thing where he would get a sack and he would, like, put his fist in. He'd be like, oh, he would, like, look like Superbad out there. He looked fantastic. Used to love Trent Cole. I used to love Trent Cole and his energy, and he was unstoppable in his prime. So, one of my favorites. One of my favorites, man. Dude, Doug Peterson was forcing the ball to Zach Ertz today. Did you see that, guys? They were forcing the ball to Zach Ertz. Like, they literally were doing it on purpose because Zach hasn't had a good game yet. So they literally were just forcing the ball over and over and over and over. I swear to God. It's so, it is a, oh my God, it was a, I don't know. But hey, everyone's like, no, Zach Ertz could definitely get signed. Nope. Didn't happen. Not going to happen. And all these players that we want to trade are not good right now. Zach Ertz hasn't been playing well. Goddard's the new. I love Dallas Goedert. You know what sold me of Dallas Goedert? What sold me the most was when he got that. Obviously, it was called back. It was that Cowboys game where he literally ran downfield and then he lost his helmet when he got to the end zone. It was offensive pass interference by Dallas Goedert, which it wasn't. That's when we got screwed that whole entire game from kickoff. We know when there wasn't enough people, not enough evidence to see if the Eagles got the ball, and there was 5 guys literally tackling the football. That's when I was sold on Dallas Goedert. From that play, I was like, yep, this guy is the real deal. Zach Ertz, like, actually broke a tackle today, but only got like a yard or two. Not barely anything much after that. Chad, they says Ertz needs to go. Where the hell is Hakeem Butler? They sign players and don't use them. I was screaming for Butler, and they needed him today. Jason Kroom, bro. It's Jason Kroom. Jason Kroom. Guys, we have to get this going, bro. We gotta get this going, bro. It's Kroom season. It's freaking Kroom season, bro. That's why. It was like Jason Kroom. I was like, what? I was like, really? I was like, of course he catches something. I'm just sitting there like, oh my God. Yeah, and then Ertz gets hurt the first time. He goes back in the game. And like he just got so much pride. He just wants to play till like his limbs fall off. Matt says Ravens left Kroom wide open. Yeah, he was in the front pylon of the end zone, left him wide open. Will Sten says, who the fuck is this guy Jason from? Kroom. Luffy Mitch says practice squad is a legit squad. Our starters are frauds. They give none of these young guys chances ever. It's only who they know. And it's funny because who they know, they can't even work them in this offense. But who they don't know, they actually work out better. It's just a fact. Conquer Squirrel says, yeah, the Ertz broken tackle was funny. He finally breaks the tackle and gets 1 yard and falls down. I know, it's like really sad. It's really sad. It's like I feel bad in a weird way, but my God. Fucking I'm getting a Jason Kroom jersey. I'm getting a Jason Kroom jersey. You guys would kill me if I did that. I wore my jersey, so I have a Joey Shakes. I have an actual Joey Shakes 72 jersey with the number 72 on it. So people thought I was wearing a Big V jersey. I'm like, well, you have a Big V jersey? I said, no, that's my jersey. Richie Lara says, if you're struggling in the NFL, just sign the Eagles as a undrafted free agent. Boom, you are a starter. Yeah, because it's like, oh, I signed to the Eagles as an undrafted or a practice squad. Don't worry, I'll get playing time. People aren't going to stay up and running healthy anytime soon. Eddie Price says, what do you think of the new Halloween Kills movie that's coming out next year? Can't wait. Can't wait. Yeah, Elliott has to go. Mini 21 says, Joey, I swear, if Travis sits for Alshon Djax, I'm going to find Jay. Ask for the rest of his head. Bro. I'm telling you, man. This is bad. Bad news. Corey, what's up, man? How you doing, bro? Carl, would you trade Dillard for a linebacker and keep Malott? Oh, 100% in a heartbeat. Dillard's not going to beat Malott next year. That ain't going to happen. That ain't never going to happen. Dillard's soft, bro. He's soft. His body just can't hold up in the NFL. I swear to God, every time he gets into any type of situation in practice, like he gets his first rep, he's hurt. I mean, it's just that bad. Rich says, besides Wentz, have we ever had a productive first-round player? No, not really. Not in a long time. I don't even remember. First round wise, don't even remember. Jonas says, just seriously, Doug is shit. Howie is a bitch. Jim Schwartz, a piece of shit. I'm telling you, man. These players are so lucky that they're not full stands with fans in them. I'm telling you right now, it would have been bad. There would have been glass thrown. I'm telling you, this would have been bad if there was complete fans at these games. CW Garrett, I would take Selk over Ertz right now. Selk never gave up no matter what. You know what? I don't think Ertz gave up. I just think he's past. He's starting to get past his prime now. I think he's starting to, not be productive anymore. I just think it's starting to get to that point where he's just not productive anymore. You know what I mean? Nah, Sean, we're talking about like an actual player, like a playmaker, not like an offensive lineman, like an actual like playmaker. You know what? And Fletcher Cox, dude, like I'm telling you right now, like Cox hasn't done nothing so far this year. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. All right, maybe not nothing, but for $100 million contract, you can't even get through double teams. I'm not saying he can't, but compared to Aaron Donald, Fletcher Cox is right behind him, second best defensive tackle in the league, but Aaron Donald is just a different species of a man. Yeah, it's just what it is. Eagles versus 11 is comfortable with practice squad dudes. That convinced me a while ago. Ertz is Hollywood now. Wilson, Brand Graham, Fletcher Lanes. I feel like Howie making this team his bitch. Carlos Ray says, which linebacker is available to trade? I really don't know. I really don't. I think from the example they gave from NFL, Hassan Reddick from the Arizona Cardinals would probably be a nice fit. They've already talked about a trade that could happen like that. So I'm not really sure. Wilson, I feel Ertz is going through the motions. I don't know. I can't even tell. I just think he's not productive anymore. Because I remember last game we weren't doing two tight end sets last game too much, and Ertz was literally he couldn't do anything. Like Ertz is good. Ertz is very good on the field if they have to. Ertz is very good on the field if they have to. He's pretty much being that decoy, sucking up some double teams. You know what I mean? That's all what he's really doing right now. But I mean, he played better this game than last game, but it's not really saying that much. You know what I mean? Couple catches. Nothing really sticks out to you. You know what I mean? So. I hate Howie Roseman too, bro. Trust me. Hate him. Hate him, hate him. Avery Sheldon. I have no idea. Luffy Meister JP, did you guys saw Wentz during his final touchdown drive? Arcega-Whiteside almost cost Wentz an interception. He didn't jump up to get the ball. Yeah, I noticed that. Entirely noticed that. Yeah, it's not that guy's got to go. That guy's got to go too. I'm done with him. After 2 years of dealing with that shit, I gave him a pass after his rookie year because he came into the offense and he had that groin injury and like he just wasn't himself and he had problems going to the bathroom. Whatever the hell was going on with him, I don't know. I feel bad. Infamous 2K was at the game. I had box seats today for us to lose. I hate this team. Yeah, it sucks, dude. Sucks. Forward Snake says y'all call a read option on a 2-point conversion. Yeah, pretty much. Don't get why. Should have passed the ball. Running the ball probably wouldn't have worked either. Maybe if it was a sideline, I don't know. Maybe a toss, maybe something that was quick to the outside. I don't know, but it wasn't good. Travis Fulgham is the real deal, bro. What were his stats today? He had 70-something yards, but I need to see. He had 6 receptions for 75 yards. Holy shit. Yeah, 57, 152, and 75. Eagles says, should I get a Fulgham jersey? I'm considering it now. You could. Dude, that's crazy, man. Fulgham would have had a monster game today if they passed to him more. That's why Doug is pissing me off. Like when you look when you mention, just say take yourself as a fan out of it. Like just say you're not an Eagles fan, right? When you look at the Eagles right now, like who is the guy? Who is the guy that you throw to? Like who is that? Like you know what I mean? Like as an outside guy looking in, like before Fulgham or before this whole Travis Fulgham thing happened, like who was the guy coming in? Like who was the guy? No idea. No idea. Nobody. Even Deshaun Jackson on the roster, I'd say nobody. Because Doug's not treating Deshaun Jackson like a number one receiver. He's being, we're just being cautious with him. Why? He's not already not even practicing that much because he has so many veteran days off, his rest days. He's got rest days. You're not going to use Deshaun Jackson on the field like you want to use him? What happened to last year? What happened to that? What happened with all that stuff? Nah, bro. 280 yards the last 3 games. It's amazing, bro. I want Greg Ward re-signed anyway after this year. I want him on this team. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Greg Ward's not going to be expensive. Greg Ward is not going to be expensive whatsoever. Wow, says how we calling the plays low key. Process says I believe in Fulgham 100%, but if he keeps this up by Christmas, I'm buying a jersey. Hey, you know what? I might do the same. Congress says Vet's gone next season for cap room. That's definite. Oh yeah, man, Kavai, that's definite. We could definitely get Greg Ward for the cheap. I'm not saying dirt cheap, but I think he'll be pretty relatively cheap. He's not a 1,000-yard receiver. He's nothing. He's nothing that's like, oh my god, he's the best receiver in the league. But the guy works very well with us. So Hurts looked really good, man. Hurts looked really good. Dude, we haven't seen that shit since Michael Vick, that scrambling ability. Oh, it's so nice just to see that. And you're just like, it's like, you're just watching him run all over the place. You're just like, oh my God, this looks beautiful. It's like a beautiful fucking painting. It's just like, that's what it looks like. He did. Hurts actually did really well. Like the Eagles need a spark. End of the second quarter, Eagles need a spark, and like Jalen Hurts comes in, does a read option, and gets the close to the first down pretty damn easily. The 40-yard run from Wentz was nuts too, bro. Yeah, that was funny as shit. I was like, and you know Carson, he don't care. Like he will. Carson don't care. He will go up. He'll hit you. He'll put a forearm in you. He'll stiff arm you. He did stiff arm somebody from behind with his arm, but Slayer says, seriously, this dude has me drinking the Kool-Aid now. Travis Fulgham, huh? 2020 Vision says, anyone notice that Wentz plays better after Hurts does his thing? Yup, it like sparked that. I don't know what it did. I really don't. Like it just seemed like it gave everybody confidence after that. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Just seemed like it just helped. I guess it was a little pick me up. It was just a little pick me up. So it really, you know, I guess it helped. I guess it helped. Madison Carson said, "Fuck it." When he pulled that 40-yard run, said, "If they ain't protecting me, I'm run. Screw it." Wilson Wentz runs like a truck. Killer CKS say try and get Jamar Chase and Fury Cox in 2021 draft. Yo, Josh Sweat's looking good, Maximum. He is. He got in the backfield a crap ton today. I really like Josh Sweat. I think Josh Sweat's, he's got one more year with us? He's got one more year on this contract. Josh Sweat, he's gotten better every single year, I got to say. Ward run the best routes on this team. Sheldon case that they have to pass a 2-point convert. Yeah, they had to pass. I wasn't comfortable with them running the ball, period, at all. Kill CK Joshua need a start. Well, I mean, there's not really. Look, there's not really start. The defensive line, they pretty much they go fresh every 5 plays, so it's not like they're not getting playing time. Yeah, he really has, Marquise. He really has, man. Prost says even though they aren't playing a Pro Bowl, it's really crazy that Fulgham can make the roster. It's amazing. And, this isn't a guy, guys, you got to remember, Travis Fulgham, he's not a guy that's, never had an NFL snap in his whole career. He's played for the Lions. He's had some game time reps, not too much, very, very little. He was with the Green Bay Packers as well, so... I got coming from a school, old Dominion. Who would have thought? You know what I mean? Malik Jackson had a good game too. Yep. Mark Spike says Hurts is a beast. Icy Capelot says, Sally, I was in my car while the game was going on, so I put on the radio. Well, trust me, bro. I pay $300 a year just to get the out of network games because I live in New York. By the way, I've been in New York. I've been an Eagles fan in New York all my life. So if some people think I live in Philly and I don't. But I usually go to about 5 to 7 games, usually 5 to 7 games every year, including the playoffs if we're home. Orient Firm says, not to mention Fulgham was against Peters and Humphrey. Yeah, and that's what all the fans were like. Oh, you're facing Humphrey and Marcus Peters. We got to see them. We got to see Fulgham against these guys. He's the real deal, bro. He's the real deal, man. Corey Fisher said, would Hargrave better if he wasn't sharing snaps with Cox? Well, the thing is, he's not. The thing is, that's the whole point of putting both of them together because one will take the double teams, and they're both good on one-on-ones. So it really fits hand in hand because then if you take Hargrave's not playing well. He's not living up to his contract, period. He's not. Hargrave is not living up to his contract. I don't know where he is. 93 is on the field. I keep thinking Timmy Jernigan's here, and he's not. So, see. Crazy. Sorry, guys. Crazy. I like the production combo with Sweat and Barnett. Barnett has not done a damn thing this year. Unbelievable. What does he have? A sack? 2 sacks maybe for the year? So, I haven't been a fan of Barnett. Barnett hasn't really been playing to his potential. Tonio says, I was surprised Wentz ran that 40. Oh, I was too. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, Chase is a beast, bro. Rishi says, Wentz is slow, but he can get 10 yards in 3 strides. Troll Patrol says, Travis, who the hell is Fulgham, a gem of our offense? Josh says, Eagles should have give Sidney Jones one more chance. I don't know, guy. Like, look, I was done with him because like he wasn't doing anything. He got hurt too much. He was getting beat out of his spot. He came in as a situational cornerback for certain plays and made some big plays for us in 19. But other than that, that's pretty much all it was. Isaiah says, listen, if we trade Hurts to Atlanta or Pittsburgh or Chicago, maybe even Miami, let him get his revenge. We got Icy Cabo says, Miles had like 118 yards today. Jay says, don't you play favorites? What? Max Myers, our linebackers bite too damn. Oh yeah, they have eye candy, bro. They look at that eye candy in the backfield. They see where it's going. If there's any type of motion in the backfield, these linebackers get confused. But I thought today they actually played a lot better than usual. I thought the linebackers definitely played better than usual. So I was pretty happy with them. Keith said get Matt Young next year. I think Baltimore will resign him. Could do that. Kavai Jones is not the rebuild mode, but we need to get rid of vets and some coaches and on our picks. Yeah, Kavai, I think you're 100% right, dude. Like, everyone's like, oh, we need to rebuild this whole team. See, so the people that think we need to rebuild this whole team are the people that think that, we have nothing behind, like, our veteran starters, which that's not true. We have something special with these young guys, but the issue is Doug has no creative playbook, has no diverse playbook, can't use players to their strengths. Horrible with matchups, horrible with game planning. It's just what it is. Matt, sorry to anyone talking about that. Josh says, do we draft the opposite of Sweat next year? Dude, I really don't know. Brandon Graham has one more year left on his contract. I depends. Like if I want to look at this trade deadline first by week 8. You know what I mean? Like I want to look at this trade deadline, and then after that, kind of see where we're going, head in that direction. So obviously, I'm not really thinking about the draft next year just because the season's still here. But obviously, you got to think about it because the way this team is playing, you never know what's going to happen. Eagle says Sweat is what Barnett was supposed to be. Yeah. He should have been greater. Barnett should have been greater than what he is right now. That's the truth. Evan says, dude, Hurts not gonna be here long unless Wentz goes because Hurts can start for a different team for sure. Oh yeah, 100%. I bet you 100% if we release Jalen Hurts right now, the Cowboys would pick him up in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. Wilson, I'm so thankful that Fulgham slipped through the crowd. Dude, I'm so proud of that kid. I'm so proud of him. I'm so excited about Travis Fulgham. Like, it made me feel so much better. I even said to myself, like, if the Eagles lose this game and Travis Fulgham has a beast game, I even said to myself, like, this is gonna be fantastic. Like, I'll actually be happy about him doing good more than the team actually, trying to win the game, which I didn't think they were going to, but didn't expect to even get this close in the game. So Crane says, Wentz trust him big time. He was throwing it up to him. Yeah, and Travis Fulgham was pinpointing that ball perfectly. It was fantastic. Marcus says, yeah, be careful when you ask for it. We'll trade Hurts and he will become one of the best quarterbacks. No, I don't think they're going to trade him anyway. I'm not even worried about that. Giovanni Long. Guys, you'll earn my respect from a Ravens fan. Hey, appreciate it, bro. Yo, you guys just had a really bad game today. I mean, that's not how you guys usually are. So, I mean, it was a very sloppy game from the Ravens. Probably the worst game this year with penalties and everything like that. So, hey, man, it was a good game. I mean, I didn't expect to even get that close, but you guys are almost giving that game to us. It was close, but much respect to you guys in your season. Much respect. I need the Ravens to beat the Steelers. I need the Ravens to win the division this year because the Steelers I can't stand right now. They literally tore the Browns apart today. Like tore them apart. So Matt says these drinks feeling good after another bad close loss, sadly. Yaman. Yaman. 161 people in the chat, guys. We just hit over 100 likes for the video, so I do appreciate that. If you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. We need more. Need more of them. Push the content out a lot more. Do appreciate it, guys. If you haven't subscribed to the channel either, please subscribe. I'm kind of on the roll right now to hit 10,000 subscribers. Surprisingly, I never thought it would happen, but hey, I'm going to have some really good things. Once I hit 10K, a lot of more things are going to be coming out for this channel. Got some things in the works right now, so it should be pretty exciting. So if you guys hit that subscribe button, we're going to be doing more collabs and other things are going to be happening. So much appreciated everybody in here. Much appreciated for everybody in here. Philly Take with RB. What's going on, bro? What's up, bro? Should have won this game today. Doug blew it. Don't understand why a lot of people are satisfied saying this is a moral victory. We're 1-4-1. I know, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. I heard that too from some people, but nah, bro. This is bad. This is Dougie P's gotta go. He gotta go quick. It's gotta go quick, man. This is not good. It's too predictable, and Wentz is trying his hardest right now. I'm telling you right now, if you had somebody else outside the organization right now that came in as an OC to call plays and just do what he's got to do, I think Doug's playbook is it's nothing impressive, and it's just looking. And teams are going to take advantage of that every single week as we play, and it's just going to be a mess. So, if you guys haven't subscribed to Philly Take with RB, please subscribe to him. He's another Eagles YouTuber. Covers the Sixers as well. He has very, very good Sixers content as well as his Eagles content. So if you guys haven't subscribed to him either, please sub him up. Much support and love to him, bro. Hopefully another collab soon. We're going to be doing collabs. I got a collab actually this week on Wednesday with somebody I'm not going to say yet, but to surprise everybody. But yeah, should be fun. Should be fun. Sean Brown says played for the Lions. Now there's an organization with problems. Yeah. So Will Sten said Folsom, not only did he play for OD, he was a walk-on. Yeah. Yep. Cred says Giovanni Yaw's defense is really good. Josh, if the Eagles keep doing go routes to Hightower, why not do one to Quez? They got to do more with, and that's another thing. Like, I feel like Hightower does the same route every single time. Every single time. Marcus George says, what you chewing on? Oh, I got my dip. Probably can't see it. Maybe you can. Skull cherry long cut. That's what I usually. When I'm stressed out, this is what I have. Pretty much how it goes. Killer CK said, what should Fulgham nickname be? I think we already have a nickname for him. His name is shit. What's his name? F1. I forgot his damn name. I'll probably come up. It'll probably come up back in my head. I forgot what his nickname is. They already came out with a nickname for him already, and it sounded really cool at the time. So I was really happy with it. Travis Fulgoat. TF1, yeah, the TF13. There you go. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Let me shout these guys out. Eagles signed Sharif Miller. What? No, they didn't. No, they didn't. Stop. Shout out to the Eagles that have landed. Shout out to Sheldon K. Folgatron. I never heard that one. Never heard that one at all. If it's Turbo, if Sanders' injury is an MCL, then it shouldn't be. He should be out for a few weeks. If it's an MCL, he should be out for a few weeks. If it's not that bad, it should be a few weeks. Oh yeah, TF13 is cooler. It's great name. Sounds like a gun. Doesn't it sound like a gun? The TF13. It sounds like a gun from the future or something. Fogabomb. That's hilarious. Fogabomb. Turbo says most likely a meniscus. Oh, Goddard's cleared for practice tomorrow. That's awesome, bro. Gary doesn't deserve White Snake. No, he definitely doesn't. Icy Kabbalah says, how's Jalen Rieger doing? I mean, he should be coming back probably in 2 to 3 weeks. I would have to say that's probably what I'm aiming for. J.K. Williams says Hopkins and Fitzgerald might eat against Dallas. Probably. That defense is not. That defense ain't gonna. That Dallas D is not good. It's not good. It's not good at all. Those corners are really bad for Dallas. Really, like not that whole defense. Besides their linebackers, their defensive line has done okay, but their secondary is just very weak. Darryl Worley is horrible. Jordan Lewis is horrible. Chidobe Awuzie is horrible. Awuzie, whatever the hell his name is. Aguilar stinks as Carson Wentz put this team on his back. Nah, he did. He did today. He did as much as he could today. Game Station 12 says, I have a fractured wrist and I could type it catch better than Hightower. What happened to Nick Folks? Nick Foles? The Bears won today, I think. Why have we not signed Earl Thomas yet? Well, dude, he got in a lot of trouble. Man. I think he got arrested. I'm not sure. I forgot what it was when I read about it. Yeah, LeGarrette Blount's still a free agent. Josh said Miles out for a while. Put in Huntley. Can't do worse. That's Scott and Clement. Jason Huntley. They gave him like a couple reps in that first game against the Washington football team, and that was it. We never saw him again. He actually had a really good camp with the Lions. He had a really good camp with them, and I don't know. They have too many of those guys. Boston Scott's not being used the right way either. Like they used him in open space last year at the end of the year, and Boston Scott they're making him run up the middle. I don't know why. Turbo says, as long as people complain about Carson, at least he is not Baker Mayfield. That is true. Will says Rieger will probably be a healthy scratch against Dallas. No way, dude. If Rieger is ready, they're not. You do not sit out your first round pick. That's definitely not going to happen. Yeah, I miss LeGarrette Blount too, bro. Sean Brown, Earl Thomas in the locker room cancer. No thanks. Minnie says, breaking news, Carson Travis jumped Doug Pearson in the locker room. They are suspended until further notice. Dr. Brooks said we should have signed Le'Veon when we had the chance. Dude, Le'Veon just wants a championship, bro. Just wants a championship. I'm good with Miles Sanders, dude. I love Miles Sanders. I'm good with him being the featured back. I'm fine with it. Don't matter to me. Terrell Groover says Wentz is trash. I didn't think he played bad this game at all, really. I mean, I've been critical of him all year. Trust me, you've seen my videos. I've been critical of him and how this offense has looked. And Wentz played like crap start of the season. And he's actually gotten a lot better these past few weeks. So Benjamin Allen says we need to Hurts more. Will says Earl Thomas is a head case. Matt says Foles won with the Bears today. It was a close game. Sheldon Case, I love Philly Blunt. Oh, I love that too. So much swagger in that running back room that year. Henry Butt says, hey, Joji, I think 14 coach staff Eagles should be fired today. I think they should bring in OC. Doug is horrible. I agree, 100%. Eddie says this coaching staff is ruining this team and how he will would bring talent. Lawrence Talley says we should let the other guys play sentence since we not going nowhere. Well, I'm not saying we're not going to go nowhere, but we might not. You never know. But the season's long from over right now. If it's 2K, it would be a really good time to sign Bell from, but OFC, the Warriors of the NFL, Chiefs took him already. Yep. Troll Patrol says Folgore Folgum. I like it. I like it. J.K. says never should have let Blunt go. We had no run game 2018. Yeah, well, yeah, I understand what you're saying, but, with Miles Sanders here now is a huge difference. I thought Wendell Small was a great running back. Wendell Small will not be a starter anywhere else in the league, but Wendell Smallwood actually ran very well. In 2018, Wendell Small actually did really well. He got better every single year, and really did he just ran with fire in his eyes and just didn't care. He did a really, really good job. Max Meyer says Earl Thomas was in a hostage situation. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Will says I think they should bring it. Oh, I'm down with that, dude. I'm down with that. Bring up Elijah Holyfield. I'd do that in 2 seconds right now. You're gonna have a good running back by committee now. You're gonna have to use a bruiser, use Boston Scott, and Corey Clement will be your 3 running backs. That's what you should use. AB talking trash about whatever. He's ridiculous. Matt says I thought LeGarrette Blount retired. Best of my knowledge, I don't know if he did. I never heard news that he did retire. Orchidea Batak says Doug's play calling makes me miss Mike Rowe. And you know how bad that sounds. That sounds so damn sad. It's so horrible to even say that. But I understand what you're saying though. Turbo says should we try to trade for Miles Jack at deadline? I would love to, but I don't know if they'll give him up. I would love to sign Miles Jack. Kavai Jones, I'm hearing Kavan possibly broke his collarbone. Yeah, it didn't look good. That hit did not look good. Did not look good. He was holding his arm in one place. It looked like it was his wrist, but I think he was just trying to keep his shoulder straight with his arm kind of bent. So I'm not sure. Will Parks is going to have a lot more reps now. Tel Groover says Weds and Sarasota QB are done. Max Meyer said his girl held his side girl at gun. Oh, yeah. That's what it was. Icy Capital said Travis Fulgenberger. Will said I think they will save him. Terrell Grover says too much hype. Brad Wright says Doug uses Scott like he Sproles both wrong up the middle. Yeah, they did the same thing with Sproles too. I was going to mention that earlier. And then Sproles even the opener for the Giants game in 17, he threw that pass in the flats. I think he tore his ACL and broke his wrist at the same time. So you're not answering me. I'm trying to answer everybody as much as I possibly can, bro. This chat's going pretty fast. Joanne Long says the Eagles should trade for J.J. Watt. Hell no. Hell friggin' no. Talk about a guy that's had so many between all his back surgeries and no, I don't think so. I would never trade for him. Never. Icy Capital says we don't have enough cap. Will Stenson, I don't think Rieger should be healthy scratch, but he is ready to come back. But that's the Eagles type move. Could be, but I'd be pissed if that happened. Angel 95 says my boy Wentz needs a healthy team. Yes, he does. Lawrence Talley says I think this whole team is going to be evaluated at the end of the year, coaches and GM. Oh, of course. If Mr. K says, do you imagine if Aaron Rodgers had Devontae Adams and Travis Fulgham? Terrell Groover says, what has he done since his injury? Who? Wentz? Sheldon K says Wentz will be his old self when his O-line is back healthy. Benjamin Allen says, bad play, calling on Doug. Damn right. Orion Ephraim says, thoughts on Alex Singleton. I like Alex Singleton. I think he's distinctive. I think he's got some leadership quality. He brings some excitement to the field. I think he's got good backfield recognition with his eyes. His eyes see the play develop, and his body moves at the same time. I think he's good. I think he's done a solid job coming in. Could be another guy that's an underrated player on this defense. Marquise George, I think COVID is to blame for the beginning of the season. Probably some of it has, definitely. I'd probably put a good amount of it in there. And these guys just weren't. So, I mean, all the teams had to deal with the same thing with COVID. Everybody had to deal with it. Okay, every team had to deal with it. So, the Eagles just didn't cope with it well. The players did not succeed with it well coming into the season. So, Icy says, where are the caps? We are in the cap space next season. Over $70 million in cap space. Or over $60 million. I think it's over $60 million in cap space. Angel95 says, trade Ertz. I agree with you. Mawick says, this past few seasons really have made me miss 2017 badly. I know. Eagle Slayer says, Matt, same. Turbo says, Ertz just has an ankle injury. Shouldn't be that serious. Kavan might have broken collarbone. Yeah, it sucks, man. Sonic says, Doug Pearson needs to get fired. I'm sick and tired of his play calling. Trade Wentz? No. That's definitely not happening. You trade Wentz, we're gonna be in more cap hell than we were. Sean Brown says Wentz hasn't played well. He is not trash for trash QBs. Look up Bobby Hoying or any Bengals QB draft picks in the 90s. Jay says, where's my wrench, Joe? I'm really weird at giving wrenches out to everybody because I've had people, I took wrenches away from people from blocking other people, so that's why I've kind of not been giving out wrenches like crazy. So it's nothing against anybody, but that's just the reason why I don't really give out wrenches like crazy. Troll Patrol says Dallas defense is the Nate Gary of the NFC. God. Franklin Coos says, imagine having Ray, Sugar, Lewis. If Mr. 2K play Jalen Hurts if we up by a lot against the Giants. Well, when I thought it was over at the end of this game, I kind of said to myself, I was like, they might as well just throw Jalen Hurts in the game just to have him get some reps. I mean, the game's over. And then once we started catching up, I was like, oh, okay, I guess there is a chance. I didn't think there was going to be a chance. Will said Smallwood ran hard. He did. He's with the Steelers right now, but obviously he's a backup running back. Icy Capella says Travis Fulgenberger and Greg Ward are the most underrated wide receiver duo, and I think that is true 100%. Turbo said, who do you think we get with Sanders most likely being out? I think you just move one of these bruisers up. I think you move Elijah Holyfield up, and then you have Elijah Holyfield, Corey Clement, and Boston Scott. You have three running backs that could be used effectively, and to see Elijah Holyfield do some good things, it would nice to see him get some reps. He had a really good training camp, and unfortunately, never made the team. But here were Carson Palmer, Andy Dalton, Lawrence Taylor, Miles, and Ertz on MIR. Eagle Slayer says Earl will end up on a Love and Hip Hop in 3 years. Broward says Doug on the phone with Sproles trying to talk him out of retirement. Ice Capel says, I hate Ertz. He catches the ball and falls down. He don't fight for yards. Frederick Fletcher says, let Deuce be the OC and watch this offense fly. Look, you got to be careful about wishing for that because you really don't know that. This guy's a running back. This guy is a running back coach, a run game coordinator, and he's an assistant head coach. He's got like three titles. He's an assistant head coach. So, Sheldon K trade Ertz while he has value. Rocket Runner says Scott and Clement suck. Miss out on Bell again. Mayo Jr. says we need a linebacker. Trust me, I know. Turgler says Tim Tebow should be the Eagles QB. Benjamin Allen says we need to run on I formation on these teams. Get a FB and some action like when Dallas won them rings. Yeah, no, definitely. Lawrence Talley says we had a chance to get Henry. Chris MK said we should let Liram Hurrah cause Jake Elliott is not great. Yeah, I don't know. They worked out that kicker and nothing really happened. So J.K. Williams says Miles Jack going to want to get paid. That's definite. I forgot about that. He's got like one more year left on his contract, I think. Will Stenson says Will Parks made a big difference on defense today. Oh, yeah, no, he did. He did. Sean Hanks said Doug Pearson is the reason we are losing games. 100%, man. He is. He is. Giovanni Long. Eagles says, what time almost up anyway? Watt's time's almost up anyway. Trade JJ for DK. Let's see here. There's 176 people in the chat, guys. Appreciate everybody coming in today. If you guys haven't checked out any of my videos, new to the channel, want to subscribe, please subscribe. I'm on the road to 10,000 subscribers. Once I hit 10K, I'm going to be doing a lot more for this channel. A lot more things will be coming out for you guys. Going to have some giveaways and some other things going to happen. So, obviously, I haven't talked about it yet because I haven't hit the number yet. But if you guys haven't subscribed, check a few videos out. Check out some stuff. A lot of rant videos, everything Eagles every day. There's videos pumped out every single day, so you're not missing anything from this channel. I'm going to do some collabs with some people this week. So hit that subscribe button. It will not hurt, and you won't be disappointed. If you guys haven't put a like, hit the like button to this video. I really do appreciate it. Helps push the content out there a lot more. So if you haven't hit that like button, I appreciate it very much, guys. If you want to fully support this channel, go down to the description below. Check out all the links all down there. Let's see. I'm going to have to move down because there's a lot of comments. Let's see. Benjamin Allen says we need to change our whole scheme on offense. Yes, the whole scheme, everything. Matt says, sub Joey, you get this man to 10K. He deserves it. Bust his ass to get the best content as much as possible. Appreciate it, bro. Matt's one of my close friends on here. And I've been doing this for 5 years. Since 2016, I've been doing this. So I appreciate all the support. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to upgrade this channel. Buy the equipment that I was able to get and do some things. So anything that is donated to this channel goes to anything to upgrade this channel. And you guys have really helped me out a lot and made this channel a lot better and helped me make it better. So I appreciate everybody doing that over the past few years. Lawrence Talley says, you're doing a great job, my man. Take it from this old Marine. Oh, awesome, bro. Military? My whole family's in the military, so... I almost did the military a long time ago. I think when I was in 8th grade to 9th grade, I was like really wanting to. I was going to join the Marines, and I kind of backed out because I want to play sports and stuff. And I ended up getting a scholarship for football and stuff back in the day. So Alexander Mojica says, "Who you got, Cardinals or boys?" Cardinals, probably. I have the Cardinals just because Andy Dalton. I don't know what's going to happen. Obviously, he finished that game against the Giants. He did fine, but there was no blueprint on him. Teams don't really have tape on him yet, but the Cardinals just have way too many weapons. That Dallas defense is not looking good. So, if Mrs. Glad Rodgers ain't get Devontae Adams and Travis Fulgham. Thank you for your service, Lawrence. Franklin Kuhn says, you're an excellent commentator. Oh, I am definitely not. I'm definitely not. Carl Carson's Parsons, Penn linebacker, or Bolton Miz, or Moses Allen. I don't know, dude. I really don't know. I need to see how the rest of the season goes and how this off season goes to what moves happen. I'll probably know that answer by then. Orchidea Batak says, you think Goodwin will be with us next season? Honestly, dude, I don't know. Deshaun Jackson should be gone. Marquise Goodwin only costs, I think, about $3 to $4 million next year. So, to be honest with you, I don't know if we have room for him next year. I'm not sure. I'm probably going to say no. Conker said no. Will Stentz, Andy, the Reed, Ryder, Dalton. Dejan Shaw said at least Wentz balled out today. He looked good. Yeah, he worked his tail off. I mean, the play calling was just bad. Like, it's just whatever, forcing these balls to tight ends this game. Not throwing it downfield, and then finally, like, later in the game when he's throwing it downfield, it actually worked. But, it is what it is. MS2K, Adrian Killins needs to be better, especially now. Turbo says, did you see Davion Taylor got snaps and 3 tackles? Yeah, I saw him get in the game. He had some bad coverage here and there, but what do you expect? The guy, they haven't played him. So, like, why would I blame Davion Taylor? You know what I mean? I hope he works out. I don't like that football team. His only win is to the Eagles. Slim sneaking things. Jordan Howard has been a healthy scratch for like 3 weeks in Miami. I don't think he's cooked yet. Oh no, that's what I heard. He was like a healthy scratch. He was healthy. They didn't put him on the active roster. I don't know what they're doing with him. Jose Penn says you have a way better view of this team than other very popular Eagles YouTubers. Hey, I appreciate it, man. I mean, respect to all the other Eagles YouTubers that are, obviously have a bigger fan base than I do, or a bigger, I guess, platform. But I appreciate it, man. Much appreciated. I tell it like it is. Randy Jones says, "Hey Joey, this is DJ's hamstring. I'll be back on Thursday. No better yet next Sunday." Matt says, "I would be good if Goodwin takes DJ's place, but we'll see what happens." Nah, I don't want him even starting. There's no way. Eagle Slayer says letting Howard walk was a major fuck up. No cap. Kavai Jones seeing Wentz do good with Travis is amazing, so I could just imagine he had a Pro Bowler in the prime, or even a guy like Kenny Galladay. Oh, Kenny Galladay's a beast. I've always wanted Kenny Galladay. MS2K, so far, that guy's gonna get paid a boatload of money. MS2K says so far Hightower reminds me of Goodwin, great deep threat with iffy hands, but Hightower has more potential. I think Hightower has a lot of potential. Congress Squirrel, if I'm not a Skins fan, but how is this nickname? The Washington Hogs. Will Stead says, how do the 49ers get blown up by Dolphins, then turn around and beat the Rams? That's how it is, man. The league is very weird like that. Sunday Night Football, Niners 24, Rams 16. Yeah, that's weird. Turbo says, when Ertz is off the field, Wentz targets where wide receivers more, his completion percentage is way up. Yeah, I know. When Ertz is not playing, it's a huge difference. Even when Dallas Goedert's playing, when Dallas is playing, I feel like they still spread the ball around. But when Ertz is playing, I feel like it's the same old story again. MS2K, does Jordan Howard even play for a team? Not really. Crane says a doctor who reviews injuries said that Miles Sanders looked like an MCL injury. Ryan says we need a line before Wentz gets killed. Lawrence says this means the main thing we have to do is next year is draft O-line and linebacker. Josh says you see it was Gary's fault for Lamar Jackson. I knew I thought Singleton was there too, but it probably was. Matt said, honestly, Alshon needs to learn his way back, but feel they're going to hand it to him when he don't deserve it. I agree. He was there. We won a Super Bowl with power back, mind you. Power back. Yes, we did. Turbo says, how long will it be with the MCL? An MCL should be a few weeks. Safidence says, Fulton is what J-Jaw was supposed to be. Oh, yeah, that's what I said earlier. That's what J.J. Ortega-Whiteside was supposed to be, like a Travis Fulgham, just like that. Matt says, I'm telling you, Earth slowly becoming Celtics 2.0 slowly but surely. Yeah, Zach Ertz is going to just become a dirty block. He's just going to do all the dirty work and just block. He's just going to block now. Crane says, I'm not kidding. It comes out as a troll, but I just saw it on Twitter. He stepped very awkward, very. Kavai Jones, people don't understand we have four backup offensive linemen starting. Yeah, well, that's the case, but I'm glad that the guys are at least getting reps. You know what I mean? I'm glad that these guys are actually getting reps, which I'm very happy about. You know what I mean? So you have backups that have a lot of playing time right now. Sean Brown says, Selleck was good his whole career. In my opinion, Ertz looks like he fell off a cliff after getting tackled. Yes. Congress Rose says Selleck could block. Matt says, time to trade Ertz while we get at this point. I think that should happen. I think it should happen. Let's see here. Chris, I'm gonna keep doing my research, but if it goes down, who can we bring in? I'm not sure, man. I'm really not. Turbo says once we get Samal back, you can move Herbig to right guard, then move Lane. Then Lane will come back. And Miss Gary ain't do as bad as normal. Still trash though. No, he didn't do as bad in this game. Wilson's Marty Mornway could easily be the OC. I don't know if he's one of the assistants right now. I don't know if he's even doing a good job. Obviously, this play calling is really bad, and they're helping with Doug's game planning with like Rich Sangrell and these other guys like Marty as well. I'm not sure. Key, do you think we could beat Tyreek Hill for Wentz? 2 first, Ertz, Sanders, and Slay? Yeah, no. NLCS Game 7, Atlanta 3, LA Dodgers 4, top of the 8th. Josh, I would have pulled Jamon with how he played. Well, in the beginning, he was kind of done. He was kind of cooked at the end. And Miss 2K, when Goddard healthy, trade Ertz real quick. Thoughts on the popular Ertz to Arizona for Reddick trade? I mean, that's just an example, but I don't mind it. I think Reddick hasn't got much snaps this year at all. Like he's I think him and Isaiah Simmons are splitting the reps because Isaiah Simmons is not playing well right now. So at this point, like I wouldn't mind it for a 3rd-round pick in 2022. I'll give away a 6th-round pick for 2022 and Zach Ertz for Hassan Reddick and a 2022 3rd-round pick. I'm fine with that. I'm good with that. I have no problem with that. Kavad, would you trade Ertz in a 3rd and a 7th 2020 round pick for DJ Moore? Yeah, I wouldn't mind it. DJ Moore's a good player. I don't mind it. Matt says, I hope we beat Giants Thursday, but I don't know at this point with this team. Franklin Kuntz, the Ravens' number 1 receiver, was very quiet. Brown didn't do as much as I thought he was going to do, and Slay has had a great year. I mean, it's unfortunate. Like, the one thing that we were, like, complaining about last year, we have no corner, and we get a corner, and now the whole defense was struggling for a good amount of time this year. So, Mike says, D-Jack's been such a disappointment. 3 years, $30 million. He only played 2 games in 2 years. I know, bro. It's bad. He's got to go. He's just got to go. Oh, Cordia Patak to trade Doug for Frank. Ryan Sogio says, the sad thing is we got rid of Andy at Chip and Chip for Doug, but Andy is laughing now. Eagles said, no one wants to trade for Ertz, though they're going to end up releasing him. Lawrence Taylor says, I think the reason we have a bad cap is all players, $1 mil a years, and all those we got rid of. He says, should have got Jimmy Graham. Will Sten says, Slay was worth every penny. Oh, definitely. Definitely. J.K. Williams says, anybody calling for Jordan Love yet? Rodgers didn't look good. Matt says, I'm loving Slay so far. May consider buying his jersey. Eagle Slayer says, my popcorn's stale as fuck, buddy. Did Slay fire up against Pittsburgh? Matt Infamous said, imagine if this team had good coaches. Sidney Jones balling out, Rasul balling out. We would have them Slay. That's 3 really good corners that we could have had drafted. Kenneth Murray with this D. Downing said Ertz for Zach Cunningham from the Texans. Cavaggio says, in the NFL, totally reset who you are taking as the number 1 pick. I don't know. For next year, I need to see how the rest of this year goes because I don't know what moves they're going to be making. Sean Brown says Sidney Jones sucks just because the guy had a few good games doesn't mean he is a Darryl Green. Nah, I mean, look, you just have to see the rest of the year. Jose Pitt says, does anyone understand what causes injury epidemics in football teams? Football injuries you can get a football injury easily. I've been hurt. I was out my junior year. I was out for the whole entire year with a broken hand. So I know what it's like to get injured and be out the whole year. I literally went to go block somebody, and I broke my hand and didn't even know about it. And then after like a half hour, my hand was totally numb. I couldn't feel it, and I knew something was wrong. So, all right, guys. I think that's going to be it for me today. I went over 2 hours. I want to do a little bit more over 2 hours today, so I appreciate everybody coming in today. We're going to be doing a collab this week. We're going to be doing a lot more this week, so I appreciate everybody coming in today. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please check out my other videos and just check them out. If you don't subscribe, hey, it is what it is, but I appreciate everybody being here today. Hit that subscribe button. We're going to be doing some collabs, some great things coming out this week, so look out for that. If you guys haven't hit the like button, please hit that like button. It really does help to push content out there to everybody else, and it does help out with the support of this channel, so very much appreciate that. And if you guys haven't checked the links down below in the description, if you want to fully support me there, check all the links there. Really do appreciate it. You can follow me on Twitter at JoeyShakes72. if you guys want to ask me any questions, people always ask me questions about the team and what's going on, and I always try to answer everybody as much as possible. So follow me on Twitter, JoeyShake72, same as my YouTube name. And other than that, that's pretty much it. So I'm glad that we all talked about this today. I'm glad that we're getting this out of our system. And we have a game Thursday, so it's going to be quick. For me, I'll be pumping out some videos for you guys, and it's going to be a quick week. So, yeah, we're going to be doing some things. So, hey, I appreciate everybody being here today. Big week this week, very important week this week. And I will be around. So we'll probably Desert Eagle 90. I usually do the post games wasn't with me. But we're gonna do something probably hopefully Thursday night we'll do something. I don't know, or I'll probably have somebody else, or maybe I'll just be by myself or whatever. So other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. I appreciate everybody being in here. Remember, guys, Shake Squad up, fly let's fly. Peace out, guys. Peace.